you know, impatient. I can't wait. I need to see what the 10 faves are. You can always go to hsn.com and see them right there. But this is fave number 10, and this one is from Garmin. And this is one of their most popular GPSs. Now, I'll tell you, I have a Garmin GPS in my car. That was one of the very first things that I ever bought when I came to HSN. And it was because GPSs, I feel, are a necessity. I don't know anybody who still uses a map book. I don't know anybody who still relies on directions from a stranger if they have access to a GPS. And I'll tell you, the reason to have a specific GPS versus using your telephone is that a lot of times if you rely on your telephone for GPS purposes, first off, your phone is really charged with doing a lot of things. It's a phone, it's a computer. Yes, it can, you know, give you your GPS coordinates, but what if you lose a signal? Then you're out of luck. Or what if you get a phone call? With your Garmin GPS, it's got one job, and that's to get you from point A to point B. With this offer, you've got lifetime map and traffic updates. You can update up to 4 times a year, so you're never, you know, you're never out of date, and you're not paying for that. It's voice-activated navigation, so it talks to you, so you don't have to take your eyes off of the road. You've got lane assist and a photo real junction view, so it really does look like the road you're traveling on. If you're trying to figure out, do I turn left, do I turn right, it'll tell you that. You've got your spoken turn-by-turn directions. You've got your hands-free Bluetooth calling, so you can Bluetooth this Garmin to your phone, and it does allow you to easily make phone calls through your Garmin, which is gonna be great. You've got a large 5-inch touchscreen LED as well, and I like that too, because it's easy for you to see where you're going, and even when you're, you know, telling it where you wanna go, you can talk to it, it'll talk to you. You can easily, it's easy, a touchscreen very simply, and this just makes it, like I said, easy for you to get from point A to point B. You know, I was saying earlier, GPSs are vital because now when you get, let's say you get an invitation someplace, people don't even bother to give you directions anymore. They just give you the address and the zip code. And then they expect that you're gonna use a GPS navigation to find it. It is your quickest and easiest way to get to whether it's somebody's home or to get to any of those points of interest, of which there are millions. It used to be when we first started offering GPSs, we would say it's got, you know, 500,000 points of interest, 700,000 points of interest. Now we just say millions and millions because there are really so many, whether it's amusement parks, hotels, you know, hospitals, colleges, businesses, specific home addresses. You can get there very simply and easily with your Garmin. Like I said, you can speak commands to it. So it not only tells you where to turn, but it listens to your spoken commands, which means it's safer for you when you're driving. You don't need to take your eyes or your hands. You don't need to take your eyes off of the road. You don't need to take your hands off of the wheel, which is going to be great for either new drivers or drivers who are just a little bit less confident on roads that they're not sure of, which is going to be, it really can speak to a lot of people. You also have, right out of the box, it comes bundled with lifetime maps. So you don't have to worry about it being out of date. You can see all of the different features that this Garmin comes along with, but I wanted to mention the lifetime maps in particular because it's very, 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 very important. Some cars now, you'll say, well, I don't need an extra GPS because my car comes with GPS. But I'll tell you, if your car is a couple of years old and you haven't updated the GPS in there yet, have you checked in to see how much it's gonna cost to update that? Because there is a fee. They don't do that for free. It's very expensive. Our car, we have a GPS system built in, and we were just going somewhere literally just Friday. Literally just Friday. The place is brand new. The car is a couple years old. We couldn't find it in our GPS, in the car, because according to our car, that place didn't exist. And it didn't when the car was built. It does now. Garmin would be able to find it. And that's why I say lifetime maps is important. There is no fee, there is no subscription. It's easy for you to do. You just plug it into your computer and the Garmin does the rest. If this is something that you need, or maybe a new driver in your family,